Okay. Chief, let's just go on. Chief, go ahead. We got a lot of people.
Mr. Chairman, as we look at next steps, it's abundantly clear to you, I know, and to the community that jail space is at premium for us. Detention space is at a premium. I'm on the jail board, and you certainly pay a lot of the jail bills. So you know that the jail is overcrowded today. We are building a 200-bed expansion, and that's going to be overcrowded when we complete that. The immigration authorities, who have been just the best professionals that we could work with, have been very cooperative with us, but they are limited. They are limited in their detention space to what they can find on the economy, basically in prisons and jails around the state. And at some point, someone wiser than me suggested that what that means is that we are competing against ourselves. The more we stuff in as immigration detainees, the more we try to put people in other locations. This farm out that I mentioned to you, we kind of meet ourselves. We compete for the same bed spaces around the state. So it's really an issue we all need to understand. And what I said when I first came to you about this issue is we need to do more with the issue of illegal aliens, but we need to prioritize that based on their criminal intent and their risk to the community, because there's only limited resource here. And we can come up with whatever number that is, but there's a limited resource. You don't have enough money to put enough police officers on the street, on every street corner. So we're going to always be prioritizing what we do. And my suggestion is we understand that there's limited jail space, and we either make jail space or recognize that we're going to have to sort it based on what's the most risk to the community. That's a reality of life. That's one of the challenges we'll continue to face as we implement this program. Border security is an issue. As I said, I was kind of naive, but it's coming home to roost that our borders are not secure. Deportation is not the ultimate solution in all cases, because I had 2 cases just recently, and Mr. Ebert was talking about others, and judges have told me about others, where individuals have been deported because of criminal activity, have returned to this country just at will, more or less, to wind up continuing their life of crime. That's a troubling phenomenon. I don't know what we can do about that. This is a national issue. It's a failure of our federal system. And I'm convinced that ICE does not have enough staffing. As cooperative as they are, they can't be as responsive as I would like for them to be. And kind of the final element of this equation is our community has great expectations. We have people on all sides that are experts. Many people are talking and very few people are listening. And one of the concerns I have is that we have a community that expects us to do wonders. When you think about 12 million illegal aliens being in this country and 500,000 to 800,000 coming in each year, don't you think we need to prioritize based on the risk to our community? We just can't solve that problem ourselves. It's a failure of the federal government. And I'm concerned that our community won't think we're doing a good job because they expect that we're going to be able to solve the problems of day laborers and different issues that are irritating to them every day. But I'm here to tell you, doesn't matter how much money you give me, we're not going to be able to solve that problem ourselves. It's a bigger problem than we are. As I move to the end, in conclusion, I'm confident that we've done the best we can to create a fair and lawful and reasonable policy, and we will continue to work out the details of that in training and public education in our community, and we recognize the concerns of the community, and we'll continue to do what we can. We're going to always talk about protecting victims and witnesses regardless of their immigration status, and be happy to answer any questions.
Any questions for the Chief? Mr. Covington?